to live forever? Most people do, but if we all live forever, then we'll all eventually die. I chose bioengineering as my topic because I've written numerous papers about it, and it's a topic that intrigues me. According to dictionary.com, bioengineering is another term for genetic engineering, which is the genetic modification of genes in an organism. The way bioengineering is advancing right now, in 10 to 15 years, we could create the babies we want. Bioengineering has the ability to impact the world in ways that could change the world as we know it. Overpopulation, genetic defects, and genetic class distinction are all issues that could arise due to bioengineering. The main issue with bioengineering is overpopulation. In a 2015 article, Longevity Will Lead to Overpopulation, Adrian Cole, the founder of Live Forever Club, which monitors advances in life extension technology, noted, "At some point, technology will allow us to live forever. With billionaires spending millions on research and huge corporations such as Google getting in on the act, very soon we are likely to see rapid advances in life expectancy with the ultimate aim of radical life extension." Considering what Cole said, with rapid advances in life expectancy, population will increase in masses, causing overpopulation and a decrease in quality of life. Overpopulation could create a ripple effect, causing the downfall of our Earth. The next issue with bioengineering is the creation of designer babies. Designer babies are babies that are genetically modified using bioengineering. The term designer babies isn't technically a scientific term, but is a term that was created by the media. In the database article created in 2018, Designer Babies, nonfiction author Gina Hagler says, scientists directly involved in the Crick's Institute project denied any intent to create designer babies or otherwise promote eugenics, focusing instead on the goal of understanding early genetic development. Critics claimed that any implication of CRISPR or similar technologies, even if initially used only to prevent genetic diseases, would inevitably lead to its use for non-medical reasons and the creation of designer babies. Designer babies have potential to do great things, but also potential to create genetic class distinction, which is the final topic I'm going to cover. Genetic class distinction has a very real possibility of happening with how bioengineering is advancing. Genetic class distinction is a social difference between people that are able to afford genetic modification and those who are not, which would eventually create separation between people. On a TED Talk radio show that aired September 15, 2017, Paul Knopfler, a professor in the Department of Cell Biology, confirmed my previous statement, saying, "There could be these sorts of genetic class distinctions, right? There will be people that could afford to genetically modify their children, and then there will be those of us who couldn't. And I think there could be substantial negative consequences from that in terms of social justice and instability in society. Genetic class distinction could have a major impact on how people are divided. To summarize, overpopulation, genetic defects, and genetic class distinction are all possibilities that could happen due to bioengineering. Bioengineering has the potential to take over and change the world in a negative way. The way bioengineering is advancing, it has great potential, but if it's used in the wrong ways, everything could take a turn for the worse."